Hey everybody, this is Jeffrey Powers on Geekazine, found at live.geekazine.com. And we're sitting here, and I got next to me this HP Pavilion. This is a laptop that was given to me to fix. Now, this is actually the old hard drive for that said laptop, because when I went to put in the figure out what was going on, Windows would load and it would error out, and then I'd go and I'd run a few tests, and I found out there were some bad sectors on this disk. So I ended up putting a new disk into the HP. Now, let me show you something here. This is actually pretty cool. If you have a laptop, you can most likely get to most of the cool stuff on the laptop. Like, for instance, right here is the hard drive, right here is the memory, and right here is the battery. It's really simply just taking a screwdriver, taking out a couple screws, like so, and so. Take that out of the way. Let's do it again. And then, sometimes you have to be just a touch bit forceful, not too forceful. You might not have all the screws out. Pull up. Of course, it's not being nice right now. Then you get another screwdriver up, do a little bit of prying. And then you hear a small pop. Of course, you want to be careful. You know, because some of these cases, they're just held on by plastic tabs. So you want to make sure that you don't break anything. But voila, look at that. Case is right off. And right here, we have the hard drive. Now, this is the new hard drive I put in here. Now, literally, what I had to do on this HP is, I'm going to put this up here closer, as I actually had, there's two screws over here on the side. I think it's on this side right here. I had to take out those screws, and then I pushed this thing back, and the whole hard drive came right out. And of course, if you've never seen a laptop hard drive, it looks like this. This was the hard drive that was in here. As you can see, this is what's called an IDE hard drive, which is pins instead of a small little plastic tab to hold SATA. So basically, I've replaced the hard drive on this laptop, and now this laptop is ready to be re-imaged. Now, the coolest thing is this hard drive still has data on it that I can pull out. So, and I've shown you this on a previous video. My handy dandy little converter tool. Basically, this allows me to plug in said hard drive. And the best part about this is these don't need power cables too. Where I can see it. I should probably do it right. That would help. And then I can plug this in like I would my USB drive. Literally the same thing. Tangled cable, among other tangled cables. It's just out of the case. And that's pretty cool. And of course I got this thing, gosh, years ago for like $20. And that's pretty cool. So anyway, to review, putting it really in all reality, and this is going to be different. Like for instance, over here we have a Dell D600. Hard drive is technically, well, it's not in this machine, but technically the hard drive goes right here. And of course, you need a little piece to hook up your hard drive. This is a coupler. Basically, it goes from the pin configuration of the drive to a ribbon configuration. And basically, once again, I just take on the other side. There's the pin configuration. And the best part about this is you can't mess it up, because on the drive and on the piece, there is one hole that is, well, in this case, there's one pin that's missing. In this case, there's one hole that's covered up. So there's only one way that this thing can be put on. And you just slide it on like that. In which, well, and then you have, with the Dell, we have to actually put it into a case of itself. But then you slide it right into the mechanism. And push it down so it actually works. And that's pretty much it. the one thing that a lot of people think is that that doing all this tech is so difficult. It's just common sense. Like for instance, okay, we put this ribbon on. Now, if I was to try and pull this off, these Dell ribbons can have a tendency of actually bending pins. So instead of just willy-nilly taking off, I'll take a small screwdriver and I'll actually pry it off, ever so gently. I'll take it to the edges. I'll lift up a little bit, and I'll take it to the middle, and I'll walk it on down until I can start seeing pins, and then I'll walk it back, being ever so gently, not to pull the pins. Because if you bend a pin, that can be bad. As you can see, all the pins should be, or are, in the same configuration that they were. It's really not that difficult. You want to give it a try, go for it. But just remember, if you've got a laptop, check to see what the warranty is on it. If you've got a 3-year warranty, let the people at the company do it. Now, companies like Dell, they'll say, yeah, go ahead, change it. Here's the instructions. Go online. Here's the instructions. Do it. So if you want to get your feet wet, so to speak, give it a try, and you'll see. Let's see where you go with this. So, the Geekazine video blog. My name is Jeffrey Powers. www.geekazine.com. Of course, 608-205-4378 is the phone number. Geekazine@gmail.com is the email address. If you'd like to call, suggest any topics for a video blog, just let me know. Till next time, take care.